yung theory ko, iba po dun sa theory ni Honorable Adjong. May I know, General Villanueva, you said that the big guns from offices from Manila came to Davao. May I know what date they arrived?
January 1, 2005, Mr. Chair.
January 1. Nangyari yung mga raids December 31, gabi. Would that be correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tapos January 1, immediately nakarating yung mga big guns sa Krame.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Sino kaya nag-report sa kanila yung pangyayari?
Mr. Chair, ako, Mr. Chair. Actually, Mr. Chair, in-report ko na agad kay General Abenido yung Mr. Chair prior to the implementation of search warrant.
Yeah.
Ang sabi nga sa akin, Mr. Chair, is wag muna at New Year yan.
Okay. Yun lang po ang gusto kong pakisagot lang po yun. Now, a certain Carillo is a member of your unit then?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Ang hinahanap ni Honorable Adjong yung 11. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yung puzzle, hindi kompleto. Kaya hindi ma-piece ni Honorable Adjong. Even myself, I cannot piece or complete the puzzle. Why? Because there are certain pieces that are missing. And the only available pieces of evidence would be the statement of Mrs. Jed Pilapil C., the blatter in the custody of PDEA regarding the sequence of events that transpired during that incident. That would be correct, PDEA.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And the third document would be the affidavit of Las Cañas. Tatlo, we do not know where Alan C. is. There's no report where he is from the official documents, except yung statement ni Mrs. Jed Pilapil C. when she appeared sa isang hearing. At ang sinabi niya na a friend called her during that time doon sa incident that her husband is already dead. Yun lang ang piece of evidence natin na magsasabi kung ano ang nangyari kay Alan C. Yung statement ng asawa niya na may nagsabi, tumawag sa kanya na patay na yung kanyang asawa. 2, yung 11, we do not know where they are. But the blatter of the PDEA will tell us that the elements of the government forces got them from Arlene apartment. That would be correct, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And they were turned over sa police, doon sa blatter mismo. Right? But I did not see any part of the blatter. I do not know if I can remember it. Walang sinasabi sa blatter na nabasa ko na itinurn over sa BI. Is there? Asek Gumban?
There is a note here, sir, that it was turned over to BID.
Yeah, pero hindi sinabi kung sino sa BID ang tumanggap.
Yes, sir. No name, sir.
Yes. Mr. Chair, Attorney Conte is asking for... Mr. Chair,
Okay. Yes, you're excused.
So yun ang magpapatunay, yung 11 na sinasabi ni Honorable Adjong. Tama? Na na-turn over sa BI.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. But in the affidavit of Las Cañas, meron pang nawawalang 10. Because in the affidavit of Las Cañas, in the Dumoy raid, 6 ang patay, 10 ang buhay. And the 10 persons who were alive then were turned over by Carillo to Las Cañas. And according to the affidavit, gusto pa ngang sumama ni Carillo para daliin yung 10. So yun ngayon ang supported by documents. That is why I have another theory doon sa theory ni Honorable Adjong. Kasi Tatlo yung grupo ng tao. One, si Alan C. Ang nagsasabi lang ang sitwasyon niya, sinabi ng isang kaibigan ni Mrs. C na patay na yung kanyang asawa. Yung 11, ang ebidensya lang na may 11 na taken from the Arlene Apartments yung blatter na nandun sa PDEA. Correct, Asay Kumban?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Pero another document, yung affidavit ni Las Cañas, nagsasabi may 10 tao pa. What can you say about that, Gerald Villanueva?
I can say anything about Mr. Las Cañas, Mr. Chair. But yung sa Arlene Apartment,
But would you agree that Las Cañas was there in Davao during that time, 2004?
come again, Mr. Chair.
Would you agree that Las Cañas was there in Davao in 2004? Kasi 20 years ago ito eh.
Hindi ko, Mr. Chair, hindi ko kasi kilala si Las Cañas eh. Never talagang nakita ko si Las Cañas at hindi ko siya kilala,
Yeah,
Mr. Chair.
Pero sinasabi ko na ito yung mga dokumento. Samantalang yung mga sinasabi nyo, there's no evidence whatsoever which are available. Di ba? Wala. Pero ito, tama nga yung sinasabi ni Honorable Adjung eh. There's no recourse for us to believe yung sinasabi ni Las Cañas. Kasi nandito eh. Affidavit. Subscribe and sworn to. Samantalang yung mga sinasabi ninyo, you cannot offer any piece of evidence. Patay na si Carrillo, patay na yung nag-imbestiga kay Jed Pilapilsi. Di ba? Wala. May presenta ba kayo na ebidensya? Aside from these documents na nandyan? Kaya sabi ko, we cannot complete the puzzle simply because some pieces are not available. But we can we can come up with certain conclusions na pwedeng patay na si Alan C. May 10 tao na namatay din at may 11 na tinurn over sa BID. Why? Because it's supported by evidence. Pero yung sinasabi ninyo, wala kayong ebidensya eh, na may pakita sa amin. Hinahanap nga ni Honorable Adjung eh. Pero wala. So that is the current situation. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Kanina kasi nakikinig ako sa statement ni General Wilkins Villanueva. Sabi niya na 3 months yung surveillance operation, no? Kay Alan C. And yet, after the raid, we don't know where Alan C. is. Correct? So, wala na tayong idea ano nangyari sa kanya, saan siya napunta, siya ba'y napatay, siya ba'y nakatakbo, siya ba'y nakatakas. Pangalawa, it was a big operation on a certain Mr. Johnson Chua, who is a known drug personality. No? And malaking operation yan, meaning lahat ng intel nyo, ginamit nyo, lahat ng surveillance na ginawa nyo. But apparently, after the raid, nawala na rin si Johnson Chua. No? Ngayon, doon sa tanong ni Congressman Adjong about the 11 Chinese, no, na nandoon sa Arlene Apartment, di ba? Nabanggit mo yun, nasa Arlene Apartment. Inaresto ba sila?
Hindi ko alam kung paano inano ni Carrillo yon, Mr. Chair. Kasi kasama si Colonel
But
Quedato
Carrillo was under
doon sa
you.
logbook.
Si Carrillo ay under sa'yo, no?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And does he act upon your orders or he acts independently?
Yun na kasi yung follow-up na dapat doon sa Arlene Apartment, Mr. Chair. So,
Follow-up,
I surmise na they were invited for interview, Mr. Chair. But since napakarami ng hawak ang PDEA during that time, ipinasok namin sa Bureau of Immigration para doon
So,
mag-conduct na investigation, Mr. Chair.
It was upon your orders na tinurn over ito sa Bureau of Immigration.
Yes, Mr.
So,
Chair.
I'm sure, dahil tinurn over mo yan, meron kang record of turnover, no?
I believe so, Mr. Chair.
So, do you have a copy or does PDEA have a copy of the records of the turnover ng mga Chinese dun sa Bureau of Immigration? Do you have that?
Only in the Blatter report, sir.
Only the Blatter report. So, hindi tuloy natin malaman saan tayo mag-uumpisa, no?
Yun nga, Mr. Chair, it's vital na matanong natin yung kung sino in charge doon sa BID, Mr. Chair, on January 1, 2005, Mr. Chair.
Sige,
Kasi sila lang ang makakasagot doon, Mr. Chair.
Ma-access naman natin yan. So, it's just that parang mahiwaga lang na nakawala yung malalaking drug personalities na supposed to be under your eye, under your watchful eye, ika nga, no? Kasi surveillance nyo itong mga to. Si Johnson Chua, si Alan C. And then ngayon, no one knows, no one can tell us where are they. Do you have any idea kung nasan sila?
Yung immediate yung information, sir, is Johnson Chua immediately went to China. After nung sa raid doon sa Dumoy.
But diba, he was under surveillance ninyo eh. Paano nakalusot sa inyo yun? Paano nakatakas sa inyo? If he was really under your surveillance?
Yun nga, Mr. Chair, dahil kokonti lang talaga yung less than 20 lang kami noon, Mr. Chair, sa PIDEA.
But yung PNP, hindi ba joint operations?
Yes, Mr. Chair. After the operation, the Dumoy, nagbalikan na. So ang naiwan na lang is AIDSOT na lang, tsaka kami.
But who was doing di niyo ba kinontinue yung surveillance?
Yung surveillance, Mr. Chair, halos twice a week pinapasok sa akin or every day.
Sige, anin na lang natin yan. Explore natin ulit yan pag mahababa yung panahon natin.